first thing first, remove the brake arm. You shouldn't need any tools for this at the minute. So all you do is push that forward like that, pull the rod and turn this off. That's the first thing. Right, now with the screw off there, you've got this metal bit here. All you have to do is press the brake, and that comes off there. So you now have the middle bit, which just slides out like that. You have the screw, the metal bit, and the spring. That's your 3 bits out of that. Right, that's that done there. Next thing to do, undo this here. Right, now this comes off. 12mm, unscrew that, 1 nut, 1 metal washer, 1 rubber washer, and then just pull that off there. And I can go down. Now this knot, you hold the back of it, not the bolt I mean, that just comes out there like that. Right, so all that's done, the brake's off, that's off. Now undo these, one side and the other side. Right, that's them slackened off. You can leave them like that. You can leave that like that, just leave the bolts on it. On both sides, done there. Right, now for undoing this, which is 19. Right, now undoing this, don't worry about this. I see a lot of people panic when they see this. That's normal. That's why that bolt's in there to hold this, so don't worry about that. Right, undo this here. Right, when pushing the rod through, bolt came off. It's the first thing to come off, which comes off there. Then you have the spacer, which goes there between the wheel and that. The other side, that comes off with that on there, exactly the same as the other side. And you got another spacer there, which this just pops out of there. So 2 spacers, one for one side, one the other side. One's a lot bigger than the other, as you can tell. Right, now to take the wheel off. Now, just taking the chain off the sprocket. Right, sprocket should just come out nice and easy like that. Right, that part there. That, I found a lot of people having trouble getting that out. Do not hit it. If you're going to hit it, you need another bearing. Brand new bearing there. All that rubber bit there is just a seal. That can just come out, that seal, you just pop it out with a screwdriver, and you've got that bearing to change. The rubbers I put new ones in, but I didn't need them after 31,000 kilometers. But I put new rubbers in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to silicone them in there as it goes. You don't need to, but I'm going to. So they're brand new rubbers anyway. Now, let's have a look at the brake. Yeah, the brake. Well, I've got new pads there. Well, them pads look alright. Them pads look alright. Quite surprised at that. Because I mean that is after 31,000 kilometers, and there's still a good bit of brake left on that. But we'll have a look at the new ones I've got and just have a look at them. Checking the wheel bearings. Nice and tight. Alright, now give all this a clean. Right, now for you that want to change the sprocket bearing, this has to be removed here. Put some grease around this if I was you, to stop it sticking, because that was a sod to come out the first time. The other thing is this dust cover, that needs to come off as well. That should, if you just give it a little pressure under there, come off. Yep, and put some grease around that as well. And the wheel bearing, tap it out that way, and that'll just pop out. This one I bought, made in Japan, which I was quite happy about. Right, what I'm going to do is give that a clean. Yeah, the other thing is I'm going to be siliconing my rubber busher set in here. Now on here you have a rubber O-ring. I'm going to grease that up as well. That needs a bit of grease. Right, that's all greased up and done. Yeah, brake pads, brake shoes. There's still a good bit of tread on that. If you look, there's still a good bit on that. And the new ones and the old ones. So all I'm going to do is clean that. We've done 31,000 kilometres. There's still a good bit on them, as you can see. Now, when you're doing stuff like this, you've got oil on your hands. When messing with brakes, always clean. You can just spray some on the pads here. Gets rid of any oil, any grease, anything. Keep it away from rubber or plastic. Right, I put back in, cleaned. I'll put back in. It's amazing what a bit of diesel and a paintbrush will do. Right, now time to start assembling everything. Right, first of all, this bit. I've put a bit of grease on that side. Right, now for assembly. Always put the chain on before putting the rod through. And yes, I have done that before. Now this is pretty tricky, this. I must admit. By yourself it is anyway. Right. So, the rod. Right, so I've got the chain slack to where I want it. Near enough the same each side. Well, exactly the same each side. Now, before you start tightening up the bolt, you want to put all the brake back together. If you tighten this up, this won't move.